The season coming up. Oh my days. Every time I watch that video, I get goose pimples. I don't know about you, but we are in the season where change is about to happen. This is the Chairwoman Mindset Mastery Call, and today we're about to have something happen for us where we are going to go on a shopping spree. So we have an amazing person on this call. We only want qualified people around here. We only want qualified people in this space. And we have an amazing individual who's going to be taking us through some things. And does anyone know what we're going to be going through today? Does anyone know what we're going to go through today? Put something in the chat, guys. We want to make sure we know what call we're on right now. This is the NFT Crypto Shopping Spree Special Edition. I want you to drop some NFTs into the chat box right now. Not your actual NFTs, just put NFT, okay? If we're going to have some more cameras on, guys, it's going to be a really special call. Get your cameras on if you can. I want to explain today, we have our money and mindset mentor. If you do not know already, we have an expert in our midst. This woman is not only an expert in money, mindset, she is a wife, she's a mother, so she's down to earth. She's all the way down coming from Lewisham, guys. So she's a down to earth girl that knows where she's coming from, but also knows where she's going. This woman has 15 years banking experience, and not to mention the banking experience right now that she trained them to do their jobs. Imagine that. We have that gem in the room. Guys, I want you to put some letters into the chat, some N's in the chat if you know who it is I'm talking about. Not only did she master her skill in the banking industry, she also amassed over £1 million worth of property in the property industry as well. So not only, guys, is she in one arena, she is mastering several ways of making money, several fields in which she is literally mastering right now. Not only that, guys, she's come into this space after becoming the first woman in Europe to master that space in the banking industry. She's come over here into this space, guys, and become the first woman to become a chair lady in Europe. Now, I hope you see a pattern here. This woman likes to win. She likes to break records. She likes to be the woman that is paving the way for us other women. So guys, put some N's in the chat. If you know you needed someone to open the door, if you know you needed someone to pave the way, if you never saw anyone that looked like you do what you do, I'm going to tell you, put some N's in the chat. This woman has come into this space and dominated. She is the founder of the Wealthier World family. Any co-founders in the house? Any co-founders in the house? Because this vision that she had just a short 3 years ago is now being lived and breathed through every single person on this call. Now, she is mastering e-commerce. She's mastering crypto. We're about to learn about that today. She's in FRX. She's in HFX. She knows how to press the buttons and make that money double. Listen, I'm inspired by this woman. Not only is she a master of her money, but she's also a master of her mindset. Has anyone ever been on a mindset call with Nikki Knows Now? Come on, I can't even see the ends. Come on, let's get the ends in. This woman not only educates herself money-wise, because that is an education, but also she is working on her mindset every single day. The woman I'm speaking of, the woman I'm about to introduce to you, the woman that's about to take over this call and absolutely transform your mind is none other than the amazing, beautiful mother of three, wife to Anton, Nikki Sutherland. I nearly whole first named you then.
What's up, Amina? Hello, everybody. Can you hear me good? Can you hear me good? Check. 1, 3. Excellent. Amazing. Thank you so much for that introduction. I've been rocking it now with Amina for just under 4 years, I think it is, or just over 4 years. There's a slight discrepancy between us, private joke, but it has been just over 4 years. An incredible woman as well. It's amazing to have a network of, beautiful women and men, but beautiful women as well that, that they're juggling a lot, balancing a lot of plates. And Amina is, a mom of 2. She doesn't have to work a job either. And a really business boss chick. That goals coach queen. If you're somebody that is, setting goals right now, you should be for 2022. You definitely want to check her out. She is the queen of goals. Social media is lit with ways of how you can set your goals. And it's just amazing to be around a network of people that think you know, positive, that have positive vibes, positive energy, future thinking, forward thinking, decision makers, no excuses makers, but action takers. And I'm so elated to be connected with you and the rest of the squad here. So shout out to Amina, Michelle, guys. And as Amina said there, this is, you know, this is our shopping spree. And another lady that I do want to, you know, highlight right now onto this call, who I'm pleased that she's a part of my network. It's her birthday today, guys. And so I just want to unmute everybody, and we are going to say happy birthday to the round like an English pound, my sister Tosina Wafadeju. Yes, she's single, but she can only mingle if you come through me first, okay? I'm the protective mentor, so you can't touch her, all right? You can't get close to her without connecting with me. But this woman, guys, this woman is an absolute beast. You know, she's an interior designer, architect, originally from Nigeria, the Nigerian goddess. But she's so talented, mega humble. She is about her money as well. And today's her birthday. And I said to myself, what better thing can we do on Tosin's birthday than go on a shopping spree for some NFTs? Let's go. So guys, let's all unmute ourselves and wish this amazing lady, my sister, my little sis, yes, the indices queen. This woman knows about US 30 and she knows how to drop it down in the charts. All right. Help me to wish the amazing, talented, super humble, super smart, my little sister Tosin Owafadeju. Let's unmute ourselves and say happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Tosin.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Tosin. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Tosin.
Happy birthday, Tosin. We love you so much.
Happy birthday, Tosin.
Happy birthday.
We love you, Tosin.
Happy birthday, Tosin. Love you.
Have a wonderful day, a day as beautiful
Have
as
a
you are.
lovely, lovely,
We all
lovely
love
night,
you.
Tosin.
Happy birthday, sis.
Happy birthday, Tosin.
Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya.
To ya.
Happy birthday.
Birthday.
Yeah, enough of that. Yes, and if you are new on this call, or this is your first time, let me give you some background. Tosin gets everyone paid, okay? And that's why they're celebrating her right now. This woman is the indices genius that gets everyone paid before they go to work on a Monday morning, okay? So don't play around with this woman. And don't play around with her. If she gets you paid, go ahead and type paid in the chat. I remember the first time I went on with her, and I'm her mentor. I was like, yo, where you learn this? Where did you learn this? Yes, she got me paid. We got paid before the doors opened on a Monday morning. So yes, that's why we're so excited to celebrate her. And if you are new on this call, this is the Wealth Your Wealth family. And you know, we celebrate, we congratulate. There is no hate over here. And one of the things that I've learned is, you know, we have to shift some of those paradigms that we've been taught growing up, you know, that, you know, we have to be the best and we have to compete with each other and, you know, all of that type of stuff. And so we make sure that we celebrate. Whatever we celebrate, we attract. Okay, so don't be shy. This is the call where you come with your notebooks, you come with your cameras on. You know, that's our Zoom etiquette. We want to be in the room. And I also believe that we should never, ever show up to an event and not be seen. You never know who you're in that room with, and you want to make sure that you are seen. We also have some more birthdays as well. Shout out to Angela and my girl Kaya as well. Happy birthday to you ladies. Happy birthday. Yes, Kaya. Kaya's looking good. You look like your birthday girl. Yes. She's got the hair did and all that. Yeah, you see, I noticed because you have your camera on. Yes, I noticed you, girl. I'm not sure if Angela's on. She may be. Is Angela here? She may be enjoying birthday blessings, but I'm sure. Okay, there's nothing better than some NFT shopping to seal the deal on your birthday. So happy birthday, ladies. It's an all-rounder ladies season. birthdays today. So welcome onto this call, guys. It's incredible to be here. And, you know, just to give you guys some background onto, you know, what we're going to be doing tonight and how this has come about is the world is changing so much. Even if you was a part of our community 3 months ago, what we're doing right now is crazy. It's evolved, it's changed because of what's going on in the world. And this is why it's so important to be part of a community that's always growing, always learning. I'm always growing. I'm always investing my time into making sure I'm in the right rooms. I'm having the right conversations. I have an absolutely amazing mentor who is just on point. And so the information that I get, guys, I'm gonna be honest, is about my network. It's not about my information. I'm a part of a network that I get the plug early. I get the information early. And guess what? Because you guys are a part of this network, you're going to get it straight from me. You're going to get the tea straight from me. And so I'm not professing to be an expert, but what I am an expert on is being in the right rooms, getting the right information with the right people. Okay. And so that's my promise to you guys, that I'm going to forever keep growing. I'm going to forever keep networking. I'm going to forever keep getting myself in rooms where information can bring forward transformation. Okay. So I really want to stress that point. This is not about understanding everything. In fact, your understanding isn't required. What's required is your access. Okay. And I want to make sure that, because we're going to go through a lot, and I don't want to overwhelm you, I want you to make sure that you do have your notebook and pen. Okay, you have your notebook and pen. I'm going to be teaching on such a basic fundamental level today, but you still are going to want to know, you want to have your notebook and pen available so that you can take this information down. Okay, now a lot of this information will be inside, you know, the Investor Academy, inside your DCX Go Live sessions and all of that. But I know that there's so much information. It's nice to have it all packaged in one place, and then you can go ahead and look for stuff. Okay, it's always interesting when people say, oh, well, I could do that on YouTube. Well, what's the first thing you're going to Google on YouTube? Do you even know the questions to ask? Do you even know what to look for? Because you don't know to look for, you know, a Nexo wallet if you don't even know what Nexo is, right? So we need to make sure that we're plugged into the information so that we can get the right questions answered to be able to help ourselves with our wealth portfolio. Okay, so the first thing I want you to write down is my network is everything. Who you're listening to, who you're a part of, the groups, the conversations that you have. Your network is everything, because your network will determine your net worth. Your network is going to give you and provide to you the information that you need. Okay, you know, and the type of network that you have and the type of people that you communicate with is what's going to bring forward, you know, it's going to bring forward value and it's going to bring forward volume. And that's the two things you need in order to become a great business owner, a great investor, somebody that is, you know, independent. You want to be able to create and receive value and volume. Okay, volume being your money, value being your content, right? You want to be able to have that. And that is a direct, I can't stress it enough, it's a direct correlation to who you are around. Your network is everything. So let's start this, you know, and be intentional about networking, okay? Be very intentional about networking, being around certain people, okay? One of the goals that I've set myself for next year, and yes, I've already started setting my goals for next year, is to be more intentional with networking. How many of us sometimes we get invited to stuff and we're like, oh, no, I can't be bothered, I'm not going. And we do. I like my home, I like being at home, I like being, you know, in my bed, I like being in front of the TV. I like watching Netflix lately. I'm not even gonna lie. But guess what? That's not going to get me paid, right? So we got to be intentional about networking. A tip that I can give you is, you know, one of the Eventbrite places, there's loads of free networking events. Just get yourself out and network. You never know who you're going to meet. You never know what information that you could come across. And also as well, make sure that you're part of a wealth community. You're part of a circle of people where you're getting information constantly, like learning and growing is a part of that network. It's very important. So good thing that you guys are here in the wealthier world where that is something that flows all the time. So let's hash this out. Let me share my screen and let's get straight into this. I hope you guys come ready to shop. I hope you guys come ready to buy. This is our shopping spree. So let's go ahead and do this. So for those of you that have no idea what NFTs actually are, hold up. You don't have to be tech savvy in order to do this. Boom, there we go. So let's just take it really, really basic, okay? This is the Wikipedia definition of what NFTs are. So NFTs stand for non-fungible tokens, okay? A non-fungible token is a unique and non-interchangeable unit of data stored on a digital ledger, also known as a blockchain. Now, let me just stop you right there, guys, okay? A non-fungible token is a unique and non-interchangeable unit of data stored on a digital ledger, also known as blockchain, okay? Now, it's very, very important that we understand, you know, on a surface level, what this means. Okay, now a blockchain just means that it's more of a secure network. One sec, somebody is writing. Let's just clear all those drawings. Excellent. Okay, so it's a more secure network. It can't be duplicated. Once it's recorded, it cannot be changed. Okay, so it's a more safer place to hold things. That's the that's the most simplistic way that I can explain this, is it's a safer way to hold things, that it cannot be changed. It cannot be duplicated. It cannot be amended once it has been recorded. It can't be manipulated. Okay, and it's safe and it's honest. Very, very important. Okay, now I know if we go to the next sentence, it says NFTs can be associated with easily reproducible items such as photos, videos, audios, and other types of digital files as unique items. Now I know for sure that some celebrities right now, what they are doing, artists, for example, they are storing their tunes, their tracks, and we'll get into that in a little bit later, as NFTs, okay? They're storing their music as NFTs. What they're doing is they're creating albums as NFTs. And the simplistic way I can think about it is, remember when we had tape recorders, right? We had tape recorders. Sorry, Don 1_75, you are scribbling all over the sheet. Let me just clear these drawings. And so then we went to CDs. How many? No, we started on vinyl, actually. You guys remember who's mature enough to remember vinyl? We went from vinyl. Don 175, you are marking up the sheets, please. I don't know if you've got your iPad or something, but it is writing on the thing. I don't know if I can stop annotations. Does anybody know how I can stop that? Let me know. Yes, so we went from vinyl to tape cassettes, then from tape cassettes to CDs, and then we went from CDs to MP3. You guys remember that? And now what the artists are doing is they're holding it in NFTs. Okay, why? Because they can have a set amount of the albums, and once they're sold, guess what happens? That's it. What then happens after that is the only way you could get that album is by very simply purchasing it from somebody else who's purchased it. So for example, there was an artist that put out 5,000 albums, and literally, no, it was 1 million albums, and sold those albums for $1, okay? $1. Sold the album for $1 and did 1 million of them. And literally they sold out in 60 seconds. Now, what happened after that is artist makes $1 million just like that, boom, okay? But then now the everyday person like you and I, who now has something that is high in demand, but low in supply. Does that make sense? There's none of it left. And now it's high in demand. I'm going to show you some examples of this. But what happened is now the everyday person like you and I who's purchased it for $1 now sells it the next day, $50,000, $100,000, $60,000. And we are seeing people becoming millionaires, multi-millionaires, right? Literally, okay, within 24 hours of purchasing an NFT. That's the simplistic way that I can put this, okay? Now you can Google this stuff. There's an 11-year-old boy that has, earned $400,000 from creating his own NFTs and selling these NFTs. This is digital assets. Now, I know the next question you're going to say, well, who on earth would buy this stuff for $60,000? Well, here's the thing, guys. This is about, number one, supply and demand. Number two, wealthy people are looking for places to keep their assets, right? If you think about it, especially me as a property owner and investor, you know, there's so much that you need when it comes to property these days. The taxes, the, you know, tenants that are, you know, messing up the house, fixing up the house every year, the insurances, all of these different things. And quite frankly, sometimes it's not really worth it, you know, when it comes to, you know, I hold on to property. I'm now into commercial property, to be honest, because, you know, the red tape around it, sometimes you can look and see, well, what am I really doing this for? And, you know, wealthy people are looking for places to put their wealth. So imagine purchasing a photo, a Mona Lisa as an NFT, and you holding it there. There's no tax on that because you can hold it for as long as you want. And they are holding their wealth inside these NFTs. All right, now let's get on to the next sentence. And use blockchain technology to give the NFT a proof of ownership. Okay, copies of the original file are not restricted to the owner of the NFT and can be copied and shared like any file. The lack of interchangeability distinguishes NFTs from blockchain cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin. So let's have a look at this right now. Listen to this, guys. So imagine, okay, because when I first heard NFTs, and some of them you'll see, they just look like pictures, they're simple JPEGs. And I'm like, well, why don't we just screenshot it? What's the difference? But here's the thing, it leaves a blueprint. It leaves a carbon footprint, right, that tracks back to the original. It cannot be scammed. It cannot be changed. It cannot be duplicated. The original has to be the original. There's no way of duplicating this on the technology. It cannot be manipulated, all right? So it doesn't matter how, you know, tech savvy you are. It doesn't matter how much you understand this stuff. What you want to do is be able to get yourself into this market, because now the wealth transfer is available to everybody, okay? So that's your, you know, your definition there of NFTs. I do want to pull up one video for you guys. I'm going to be pulling up a few, but I want to pull up, let me see if I can pull up this. Now I've given you just a little bit of background. We're going to play this video. I think it's about a minute or 2 minutes. You should be able to, it makes more sense when I share this for you guys. And please take notes, okay? We'll do that again.
Students.
So I'm going to describe what an NFT is in the most basic terms I can. NFT stands for non-fungible token. Fungible means something is able to be exchanged or substituted and will hold the same value. It's interchangeable, like the dollar, gold, casino chips, Bitcoin, Ethereum, or frequent flyer loyalty points. If I lend you $10 cash and you return to me 2 $5 banknotes, I'm fine with that because even though they are different, they hold the same total value. They're fungible. So non-fungible obviously means it's an asset that can't be substituted. It has unique attributes that make it different from something else in the same asset class, like a painting, a theatre ticket, a house, a video game skin, a trademark, or a CryptoKitty, which was the first real use case to take off on the Ethereum blockchain in 2017. Some of these assets are physical and tangible, and others are digital and intangible. So NFTs are non-fungible tokens. Token refers to a digital certificate stored on a secure distributed database called a blockchain. So NFTs are digital assets, publicly verifiable intellectual property authenticated on a blockchain. A popular place to currently browse a variety of NFTs is on OpenSea.io. It's an exciting space. I believe the NFT space will continue to grow in the coming years, with some popular use cases being digital art, virtual land, gaming, collectibles, finance, and much more. I thought this was worth explaining because I think we'll be talking a lot more about this in the coming years.
Wow, did that make a little bit more sense now watching back that video again? I know I've showed it to you guys before, but just having a little bit more background, it then begins to make that little bit more sense, okay? So for those of you that trade, you know that normally what we do is we pull up our trading view and we would begin to chart up, right? So let me just show you why NFTs is very different to, you know, your traditional, you know, trading, etc., etc. Let me just share. We can share my screen here. All right. So with your traditional, you know, your traditional trading, you would have your trading view here, and we would chart up. Here's one that I did earlier, as you guys know. Got my gold. If you guys want a gold trade, we're looking at buying. You know, I can't not talk about gold, even though we're here about NFTs. But as you can see here, we would normally chart out, we look at the charts and we look for entries, look for where to take our profit, and boom, we'll be able to get in there. So I'm looking at gold hitting 1783.48 for any gold lovers on the call. Stop loss 1751.48. You can go ahead and take that now on a buy. Boom. So here, unlike your traditional trading with NFTs, there's no markups. It's not like that. You're not looking at coordinates, parameters, or anything like that. What you're actually looking at is the project itself and basically just how it makes you feel and the utility of it. And also as well, you know, how many there are available. So the supply and the demand, right? So here's the first place that I purchased my very first NFT from. It's a place called NFTs. Okay. Now, on here, right, you'll have a marketplace where you can purchase. Now, there's one that I'm looking at right now, waiting for this to drop, which is Nick Cannon's limited edition. Okay, now he is holding this album. Okay, if I play it here. It ain't success now. It feel like stress now. Right, so he's got his album here as an NFT. So the only way you'll be able to purchase Nick Cannon's album is via this site as an NFT, right? Now, whenever he releases this, it's not available just yet. Now, do I particularly like the style of music? No. Am I invested in Nick Cannon? No. But do I think that Nick Cannon's music could make me some money? Yes, right? And how this works is you just have to, you know, it's almost like it is a supply and demand that is looking at, do you think that this person is going to blow up? And it's not available at the moment. It will tell you when it's available. Okay. Now, here's one that I did buy. All right. Now, this one is Tory Lanez. And again, you know, I am not a fan of this style of music, blah, 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 blah. If you haven't, and I wouldn't advise, you know, getting in now. I think that it's a little bit late to get into this now because it's all sold out. Okay. So the only way that you can purchase is purchasing from somebody who is selling. And if you have a look at this now, okay, I mean, you could put it on to sell for anything. It's about what people are going to buy. All right. You have somebody selling this for $10,000, $50,000, $3,000, $77,000. Okay. And the original sell, we can click into this and we can see, right? We can see here that this person is now selling it, buy it now for $900. All right. And you can see there that it went on for literally 0.001 Ethereum, which at the time, probably you're not even looking at $100, $200, if that, right? So you can see here the different NFTs that are available, who's purchasing them. And, you know, one of the questions you will ask is you'll be like, well, there's so many. Why wouldn't someone just look for one for $400? Why would they buy the one at the top for $77? And the answer to your question is this is very new. And some people don't even know how to search the marketplace. Some people don't even know how to get into looking at the different, you know, to search low to high price, to be able to get in. All right. So look, this guy now, okay, so if you guys want to do this, you could buy this for $2.20. Look, boom, buy it now for $2.20. Okay. Boom, we can literally go in there. I've got to get my login. I'll do it from my phone. All right, you can literally go in there and purchase this. Now, here's the thing when you purchase this, all right, when you go into purchase, and this is what happened to me, right? So I went into purchase and it's a little bit complex. It's not like you can't just buy it from a debit or credit card. What you have to do is you have to go into, and I don't want to overwhelm you guys, and this is where you really have to just make sure you made a decision that you're just going to get this stuff, okay? Because there are a few little hoops that you have to do. So you will have to go in and open a MetaMask, okay? MetaMask, you'll need a MetaMask account, okay? And you'll have to connect that MetaMask account onto your eNFT, and then that's going to be connected to your, you know, you be able to transfer your Ethereum onto your MetaMask, okay? So it's a few different hoops, but everything is explained to you in that DCX Academy, okay? So you're not on your own, but it's usually where people throw in a towel and say, oh, I can't be bothered to do it because I've got to move from here to here to here. And it is a 3-step process where you'll be able to purchase it off of, you know, eNFT, okay? But this is where you can really go in. I am waiting for the Nick Cannon. There's also another one that I actually purchased today. Where is it? Some old guys. There we go, boom. All right, do I know who on I don't know who they are. I don't know what song they're singing. I mean, they're singing about Mother Earth. I have no idea, but you know, I just go shopping sometimes. All right, this one is a really good one. Okay, the Karen Open. And if you do purchase an NFT on this call, please make sure you just let us know on in the chat box. And yes, there are gas fees. I mean, the gas fee that I paid today was little. You know, I think it was like $8 or $13, but you do have to be aware of the gas fee. You know, when you're purchasing. That's a very, very good question, Dave. You definitely do. Let me tell you how much it was. I think it was, because the NFT that I bought today was $100. And I think I paid, no, it was $80 and I paid $87. So it was $17 gas fee and also the fee on MetaMask. So there are a few fees that you do have to pay in order to, you know, get them, but it's still very much worth it. This one is actually a movie soundtrack. And again, I thought that was quite unique. So I did get this one as well. All right. And you can purchase this and you can hold it or you can put it on sale straight away. Like one of mine, I was like, well, let's see what happens. I just put one of my NFTs on for $1 million. I copied my mentor. That's what she did. And I was like, well, I'm going to put one on sale for $1 million. If nobody buys, then cool. But if someone buys it, good. I'm happy, right? So you can put it on for anything that you want. There's no right or wrong answer with it. It's just about what you think. And I like to look for things that have, you know, a low, like the editions are limited or there's not that much in regards to the supply, and which in turn will then bring up the demand. Okay, so that's eNFT. I'm going to put up a few more. Some of you guys know one of my favorites already. Let me just move this. This one for me is actually I've got it up already. NBA Top Shot. I bought a few others last week. Couldn't sleep, so I ended up buying a few more. NBA Top Shop. So this is Top Shot without the S, singular, NBATopShot.com. All right. And with this, what happens is you're actually buying moments. Okay. So let's say, for example, and you know, there's so many. I've bought Dana Evans, I've bought a few others, but let's go to the marketplace here. You can see, okay, I'll sign in again. Hold on, guys. Allow me to. Okay, boom. Okay, so let's say, for example, oh, let's come to my phone. Hold up. Hold on, guys. And this thing is really, really secure. I do it on my phone. I purchase moments, don't even know the players. Yeah, you don't need to know the players, okay? You definitely don't. Me right now, I think women's NBA is about to blow. So I'm looking for women's NBAs, you know, but, you know, you have your NBA players, your superstars, they're going to be slightly, you know, more of an investment. But some of them you can get, look here, you got some here. I don't know who Tyler Hero is, but that's $2 here, $5. You can pick up some here, all different, you know, different prices, really affordable, and then sell them back, right? And then sell them back. So I'm not particularly like, you know, I don't take these NFTs personal. I don't have personal feelings about them. I don't have personal feelings about them. So I'm not sitting there like, oh, I'm holding every single one. I mean, I have kept Dana Evans. I just like that one. Let me see. Let me see if we can find. All right, let me go into Dana Evans because I know about her. Okay. So if, and the best thing about NBA Top Shop, which is different to a lot of the places with NFTs, you can buy directly from your debit card or your credit card, right? So if you're somebody that wants to purchase a moment now, you can go onto nbatopshop.com and you can purchase a moment. My thing, I've got Dana. So let's have a look at Dana. I bought her for $9. And the top one that's been sold so far is $999. Okay. And it's got all the owners. There wasn't a lot of them available under 10,000. There's only 474 left. Okay, so we know that once those go, that's the end. All right, that's it. Now here's the thing. Now I don't even know if I'm going to get royalties for every time they play this shot on the sports channel or whatever. Like, I don't really understand it too much. All I know is I got told, listen, we're going to buy this and we're going to see. I bought a few others. I did sell 2 of them. I sold one for $999 and one for $700. And I bought them all for less than, less than $15. Okay. Yeah. So I just got the feeling about it. Like, I like this shot. I like the name. It's women NBA. That's kind of what I'm looking at. Because I feel like, and here's the thing, if Dana blows up in her, her career, and all of a sudden this moment is replayed on TV or whatever, and people start to buy it, then guess what's going to happen? The value is going to go up, right? So you can have a look at these different ones. This one for me is user-friendly and you can use your debit card. It will start to attempt to sell you other packs and stuff, but you don't have to do that, all right? You got the new collectibles that come out here, so you can see different ones here. These ones are selling for $70. These are the ones that are just new in. Are they difficult to buy? Are they sold out quick? So they're not difficult to buy because you don't need, you don't need Ethereum, and most of the NFTs come on the Ethereum blockchain. So you can buy from your debit or credit card. And the great thing about it is then you reduce some of the fees. So that usually you would if you were buying from, cryptocurrency, you can just buy from your debit card. Some of them do sell out really, really quick. Some of them, I think we're still early adopters. We are very, very much early adopters. Not a lot, although it's known. And this is the thing, right? And I was saying this the other day with some people that I know. There's a gentleman that's been in the property space for a very long time. He's made multi-millions in property. And, one of my mentors was telling me she was around a lot of successful people, multi-millionaires. And some of them who've made a lot of money in business still don't know about this. This is, although to me, this is like, duh, this is out, metaverse, we're making money in the metaverse, we're doing this. This is not common knowledge to even the wealthiest of individuals. And this gentleman that I know has made multi-millions in real estate, in property. He was like, well, talk to me about these NFTs. What's going on? So it's not, although in our world, it seems like everyone's talking about it, but we are still very, very much early adopters. People don't really know about what's going on in this space. And so this is why your level of understanding isn't required. Your access is what's required. You want to make sure that you get in and you get in quickly, because there's going to be a time where it's going to be normal and standard for people to be trading and making money like this on even on MetaTrader 4 and inside crypto world. It's going to be the standard in the future, but the price of entry is going to keep going up. Can you imagine once this, is in 5 years time or 2 years time, the price of entry is just going up. And cryptocurrency in particular is the fastest adoption of technology in history. So before cryptocurrency, the fastest technology of history was internet. And cryptocurrency has taken the place of the internet when it comes to the fastest adoption of any technology out there. And we are still early into the game. Okay, early into the game. So when you buy a moment, is it only you owning the moment? No. So when you purchase the moment, there are a certain amount of moments available. So if we go back to Dana, as I said, there was only 484 left. So normally what happens with NFTs, they will release how many are available, 5,000, 6,000. You want to avoid any that says like 100,000 or something crazy like that. Okay. So here's the thing. With most other assets, most things that you get out there, the more you buy it is the more is produced, right? So if you think about gold, for example, is the more that we get gold or the more the money circulates, the banks print more money when they need more money, right? It's a supply and demand thing. So when there's money running out, they print more money. When the price of gold is going up, and when there's more, there's a limitation on gold, the miners begin to mine more gold, right? But in this space, you cannot do that. It's the only space where you cannot create more of the asset. So it is limited. It is, the demand is there more. So once you purchase, is it right for it to ask us to buy the starter pack? It's always going to promote you to purchase starter packs and all of that. Me, I just sit in the marketplace. That's where I go, and I'm purchasing my moments from here. Okay. I haven't bought a starter pack or anything like that. And also as well, a tip for you guys when it comes to your NFTs, let me just pull this up, because what happened to me is I was buying so many NFTs, I forgot where my NFTs were. I was like, oh gosh, where did I buy? I bought NFTs over here, I bought NFTs over here. So one of the things you can do is you can store your NFTs on to Shield Portfolio, and this is where you can put all your NFTs all in one place. Okay, so it's a little bit like, we have our our Bitcoin wallets and stuff to hold, you've got your hot wallet. Yes, exactly. So you can use your NFTs, you can use the Shield Portfolio to keep your NFTs in, and it's also going to give you private keys, etc., etc., etc. Okay, so that's a tip for you guys. I've literally just also set up my DeFi through Nexo. I did give you guys that tip as well. I don't want to get all heavy on you guys, so just take it at a time. But it just allows you to hold things in a place. So the same way, yes, Exodus, you can keep your cryptocurrencies. You can store your NFTs as well. There was something, let me just go ahead. Actually, before I go on to the next bit, let me see if I can bring that video, because I think it will be relevant. Now, I don't want this to go over your head, especially if you're new. This really may go over your head. This really may be like, oh my God, this is way too much. But I want you to just take notes on what you do understand, okay? Because this is deep stuff. This is very, very deep stuff. And I wouldn't want to hold it back because of the fear of you not understanding it. But I do want you to hear this. All right, here we go, boom. Take notes on this. And we're gonna see, hopefully it all starts to tie in and make sense, and then we can look at some other places.
Else you can own. Every other asset on earth, anything else you can own, houses, gold, silver, commodities, stocks, bonds, when the price goes up, the supply increases. If I increase the supply, the price of any stock by a factor of 10, the company issues more stock.
Of course.
If I buy all the bonds, all the municipal bonds, the price of bonds go up, people issue more bonds. Right? If I drive up the price of gold by a factor of 10, people print more gold or mine more gold. Bitcoin's the only thing in the world that's inelastic to price. If the price of Bitcoin triples, you can't make any more. If the price goes up by a factor of a million, you can't make any more. Now, so Tucker, let me just give you one more engineering insight. In engineering, there's something called conservation of energy.
Yes.
And the whole point of conservation of energy is energy can either be made or destroyed. There has to be conservation of it. The mathematical metaphor, the mathematical analogy to that is proper math. 10 plus 10 equals 20. 2 plus 2 equals 4. If 10 plus 10 ever starts equaling 18, you got a problem.
Yeah.
If you have a bathtub and there's a leak, if you have a swimming pool with a leak, if I have an electric system with a short circuit, if I have a leak in my engineering system, nothing works. Nothing in the world of ocean engineering, aeronautical engineering, electrical engineering, nothing works lest you respect conservation of energy. The problem with inflation is inflation does not respect conservation of energy. I've got a leak in the system. I've designed a currency which is not conservative. So properly understood, if you said, I want a conservative money supply, a conservative money supply would be there's $10 billion in the economy and nobody prints anymore.
Right.
And that's the Austrian economic sound money principle. Bitcoin is a conservative monetary system. It's the first system that respects the laws of thermodynamics and the laws of physics and the laws of math, which means it is true and pure, right? It has integrity. If you have integrity, if you have something which is true and pure and you have durability, then you can build a family around it, a life around it, a company around it, or civilization around it. Steel is concentrated energy in metallic form. You ever walk in a steel plant and you look at the energy going into steel refining? Yeah. It's concentrated energy. The history of the human race is the civilization that channels energy most effectively always wins. Steel trumps iron. Iron trumps bronze. Bronze trumps rocks. Bows and arrows trump the guy with the spear. The guy with the spear beats the guy with the knife. It's always a matter. If you have air power, you beat land power. Sea power beats the army, and nuclear power trumps everybody. And so, if I have steel, I have concentrated metallic energy. I can create a skyscraper punched up 100 stories in New York. How long will it last? 100 years. How long will a steel ship last? Longer than you will last, as long as it doesn't corrode. Wooden ships, not so much. Wooden ships rot, right? You want to build a building and punch it up against gravity and hold it 100 years. You need concentrated energy. If you want to build a trust fund that'll last 100 years, how do you save $100,000 for 100 years and give it to your great-grandkids? You put it in the US dollar, you use 99% of your economic energy. If you're maybe 99.5%. You put it in gold, gold supply doubles every 30 years. The gold bankers keep inflating the gold. Maybe you lose 90% of your economic energy. But that would be a lucky happenstance because just about every country on earth seized the gold from their citizens in the last 100 years. Everybody, even the US, they take your gold. Yeah. So you want to save money for 100 years. You can't do it with the currency. You can't do it with gold. Which company is going to be around 100 years? You want to put $100,000 into real estate in Florida? Can you buy $100,000? Let's say you could. 2% tax, 2% maintenance, 4% maintenance fee, 4% of $100,000, $4,000 a year. Half-life, like your money's not going to last 100 years. How do I preserve my property, which is economic energy, which is capital, which is money? How do I preserve that? I need something harder, right? More durable. I need a steel. I need an economic steel. Steel is concentrated metallic energy. Bitcoin is concentrated digital energy. It's energy in digital form. It's vacuum-packed food. It's something sitting in orbit, right? I eliminated the friction on energy. What's the half-life of energy? If I take a megawatt of power and I sell it at 12 cents a kilowatt hour, I have about $1 million. Okay, I give you $1 million of electricity. How long can you hold it in a battery? You lose 2% a month. You can't hold it very long. You're going to lose 24% depletion rate in a battery of electricity. How do you send $1 million of electricity from New York to Tokyo? You can't. You can send electricity 500 miles over a power line, you'll lose 6%. Send it 10 times, you'll lose 60%. It doesn't move. Convert that energy, that electricity, into digital energy, a la Bitcoin. You upgrade it. If you were to convert a megawatt of power via Bitcoin miner into Bitcoin, you'd have about $5 million worth of Bitcoin. You can hold it forever. You can send it to Tokyo for a nickel. Okay? You can put it in a trust fund, right? Bitcoin's going up 170% a year for a decade. The S&P 500 index is going up 14% a year on average for a decade. Gold, it's flat. It's not going anywhere. It's getting demonetized. It's a dead rock in a basement. It's not fast enough. You can't put gold on an iPhone. Gold's getting depleted, inflated, and manipulated away by the bankers and the miners. So Bitcoin is simply pure economic energy. These engineers, Satoshi and all of Satoshi's compatriots, what they did is created an engineered monetary asset on an open, permissionless network that anybody could participate in. Any country, any company, any individual. You don't need a bank. You don't need to ask permission, right? It is the ultimate egalitarian system.
Wow. That is an engineer's description of why we need to get in, and we need to get in now. Basically, in layman's terms. How did you guys find that? That was deep stuff, right? That was really deep. That was so technical. I watched it about 5 times because I was like, yo, this is serious business. This is no joke. Take a look at this, okay? I'm a person, success leaves clues. I told you, it's all about network. It's all about what's going on in the world. Okay, if we look on the internet, go onto Google and see all of the celebrities right now that are focusing heavily, that are aggressive in cryptocurrency, NFTs. Okay, let's just type in NFTs. Okay, celebrities that are getting into NFTs right now. All right, it's absolutely crazy the amount of celebrities who have joined. They're talking about it everywhere. It's something that is just taking off crazy. Okay, you can see there Paris Hilton. I mean, it's you know, it's nuts how this world is happening. And majority of the world, Eminem there, a majority of the world just don't know what is going on, right? And there's a reason why all these celebrities are right now getting into NFTs. Like, this is absolutely not a coincidence. I'm a person, I don't need to understand things, but I need to know that, you know, there's utilities there, there is a supply and a demand there, and a limited supply. And, you know, that the people that have money, the people that are, you know, making money, creating wealth, that are business owners, investors, you know, talented individuals are getting into this space, okay? Now, on the very first video, you guys, if you entered in gold, you'll be in profit right now. Yeah, you can thank me later. You guys are just quietly just in there making this money and not even saying a thing. Who got into gold? Anyone get in? Because it is literally in profit already. Yes, Buju has created an NFT. All right, now what one of the NFTs that was mentioned was OpenSea. All right, let's see if it will allow me to check without logging in. Hold up. Okay, boom. I was looking at these pegs earlier on today, but there's one I wanted to show you guys because this is really serious stuff. Now you can get them for like $6, $3. You can get them for so much. There's one I was looking at. Let me see if I can show you guys this. This is. Oh, there it is. Boom. So have a look at this. So something that I was saying to you guys earlier, that this just looks like a photo, right? But it's not. It is an NFT. You just want to be like, well, let me go grab some pictures and just go upload them. But look at this, right? Look at this. This is something that, let me just show you some activity on here. All right. Right. It's currently on for $1.132 million. Okay, don't play with this stuff, guys. All right, don't play with this stuff. Let's have a look at this. This piece of picture here is worth 1.32 million right now. And you're like, yeah, but who's gonna buy it? Well, let's see. Let's see if this has been sold. This was originally, let's have a look here. I wanted to show you guys, it looks different on your phone. All right. And one of the things, because I'm in the process right now of creating my own NFT. And one of the things that you learn is they always tell you to make sure you have a description, because it could be the description that is the difference between you getting a sale or not. All right. And let me just show you this. Look at their description. This is real funny. All right. Twins are thought to bring luck to those who see them and touch them, and they are showered with gifts and money from strangers. They are regarded as bearers of happiness, good luck, and riches for their parents, but also as familiars of the gods with extraordinary powers. I mean, really? Really? And this piece of picture here, now, I don't care whether you understand this or not. I want you to understand that the people are buying this stuff, right? Diana said, no rasta. People are buying this, a picture of the twins. Now, I think someone was saying that they were dancing behind Beyonce or something. I don't know who they are. I don't know what it is. But all I'm telling you right now, this is currently on sale for 250 Ethereum, right? 250 Ethereum, okay? This is serious business. This is not a joke, right? Let's see what's going on here. Let's see. All right, let's look. All right, so now we can see the previous sales here. All right, so 0.55 Ethereum 9 months ago. All right, you have so many that they've got here for 200 Ethereum, 175 Ethereum. All right, this is the word of the big boys, and all you need is one. All you need is one to blow, and your life has completely changed, right? Your life has completely changed. Now, okay, maybe this one may be out of your, restriction at the moment, but you can go ahead and have a look at, some other NFTs. There's some on here that's really affordable. If you guys are on any, just let me know. I'll look them up, okay? But I do know, like, for example, the CryptoPunks, this is a big one right now. People are just doing crazy bits with these cryptocurrencies. Have a look at this, right? 107 Ethereum. Someone tell me the price of Ethereum right now, and let's times that by 107. That's the price of this NFT right here. Originally, let's see how many sales. I mean, the sales on this is mad. Started off on 0.56 Ethereum. Now currently being sold for my screen is covered. This is madness. 32 45 Ethereum. What's the price of Ethereum today? Let's have a look at this. I mean, what is this? It doesn't matter what it is, guys. That's the point, right? It doesn't matter whether you like the picture or not. It doesn't matter if you understand it. What does matter is that you get that these digital assets are worth 4,000. Okay, so Ethereum, 3,409. So if I get my calculator out, thank you for that. if I get my calculator out right now, 3409, not including fees, times, what did we say it was? Was it 45 Ethereum? Yeah, and there's so many Discord groups, so many different Discord groups available. I'm not sitting there all day, sitting in all these Discord groups, I'm not a nerd like that, but I am just making sure that I'm getting in. Right now, I'm looking at the metaverse. I'm purchasing, I'm in there purchasing horses and all sorts up in the metaverse. I mean, it's a whole different world. But if we look at that one piece of 250 Ethereum, so you're looking at 852,000 US dollars for that crypto, that NFT. $852,000, and people are buying it, guys. They're buying it. This is not a joke. This is not a drill. People are buying this stuff, right? So let's say, for example, you wanted to come on here and start purchasing some NFTs. Let's go ahead and have a look at, you know, you want to see if you can get some on a low. Hold up, I've got so many things popping up here. All right. So you want to go in, you can actually put in, so used to doing this. Okay, so here's, you can actually also create your own NFTs. Now, this is what I was saying to you before, guys. You can purchase, you can't purchase with your debit or credit card, but you can open a MetaMask. It's very, very simple to put your Ethereum on there, and then you purchase it from here. You can use a Coinbase wallet. All right, there's other options as well. Have you seen Soundbox wearables? Let's put it up. I've got a list of so many that I've been going on. That's why this is what I'm saying to you, Sharon, right? I had to go ahead and sort out my my wallet because I have NFTs all over the place. All right, all over the place. So boom. So Sharon just said Sandbox. No, I haven't used this one. I haven't used this one at all, so I can definitely have a look at it and, you know, do some research on it. Have you done any look? Boom, yes, you can get some land on here. All right. Yes, let's go, Lavinia. Let's go. Lavinia just bought her first NFT. Let's go. What did you buy, Lavinia? Let us know. Let us know, Lavinia, what have you bought? And guys, I'm keeping it very, very basic and simple just because, you know, I know that we have different levels of understanding, and also as well, I don't want to, you know, go too deep into it. And then I got Dana Evans, but how do you find other females? Yes, well done. Is that you, Mike? Mike got Dana Evans. Chicago Bulls. Come on, Lavinia. Was that on NBA Top Shop? Guys, you should be shopping on here. You came to shop. All right, so make sure you get Tosin bought my first moment. Boom. Yes. Which one did you get, Toast? Let me know. Happy birthday. How much did you pay for it, Toast? So we were on OpenSea just now, right? Yep. So make sure you get your, you know, I think it was mentioned earlier in regards to the gas fees. So before you purchase, just make sure you work out your gas fees so you have, you know, you don't have to do too many transfers. Congratulations, Tosin. Okay, so we're about to buy. Tosin, go look for another NFT. Okay. I'm gonna send you that $8 as a birthday present. £8. Was it £8? I'm gonna give you that £8. So now I can be part of your legacy. I'll give you that £8. Send me your Skrill or your Cash App or whatever, and I will transfer that. That's a birthday present from me to you. Okay. I'm getting my, listen, right now for your birthday, for Christmas, is NFTs. It's NFTs. You can also create NFTs for free in Sandbox Game and sell them on OpenSea too. Yes, I didn't know you could do it on Sandbox Game. There's a few others. Let me tell you, there's also another one that I was in the other day. I had to write everything down and put them all in the same place because I have so many. Oh yes, we've got one more to go through as well on this call. Rare Bulls. Rare Bulls is another one. Rare Bulls is another one where you can create your own NFTs as well. Let me go ahead and just make sure that we're all on par. Vivi, okay, so this is your comics now. We have been in line for these. How many of you managed to get one? I know the lines have been long. But here's the best thing about these NFTs is that the supply is limited and the demand is high. I'm talking about Captain America. I'm talking about Black Panther, $6.99, and the next day being sold for $40,000, $50,000, $60,000. Like, it's disgusting. The lines are so long. All you need is to get one. I'm telling you, the lines have been so long that we were tapped in for about 2 weeks and couldn't buy one. They're selling out within 30 seconds. Okay, it's crazy. You get an email telling you when the next drop is. Here we have the next drop, view drop details. We have the next drop, which is going to be Spider-Man. You get an email. Drop is, no, that one's gone already, I think. VV's less than 2 seconds. Yeah, I mean, it sells out crazy. It's disgusting. All right, but you get the email. This one is $6.99. And you get the email. Literally, people are going crazy for these because they're being sold. I can't go into it fully. I have to go in via the app. But you can purchase this, and this is crazy. Vivi is absolutely nuts. You have Thanos. Let's go, Michelle. I think Jade also got one. I think the only one I got was Captain America, and that was well over a few weeks. I keep missing the drops. So do you want the OpenSea, Sophia, OpenSea? That will be the simplest. And at the top here, we'll just say create, and then you can you make your payment, you do what you need to do from here, and then it will take you forward. But yeah, Vivi is very hot at the moment. If you can get register with them, you need the app. You can't do it from your desktop. You need to do it from the app. Register, and the email will come through telling you the latest drops, when the next drop comes, and then literally you have to, it's fast as fingers first. I mean, it's really savage. We have people complaining, cussing, they're going crazy because they just, some of them, I'm sure they have bots because they're just way too quick. It's almost like our Barcelona tickets the other day. They just sold out in seconds. It crashed the site, right? So Vivi is definitely one of my favorites. That one and NBA Top Shop, I think those two are probably my favorites. And just because they're easily accessible, there are a few hoops that you have to go around on OpenSea and eNFT. I've not used a credit card to purchase an NFT before, so I'm not sure. When you go into the app, it will tell you. All right, when you go into that, it will tell you. But I've always used my crypto wallet to be able to do it. Or I've gone through MetaMask. That's how I normally go ahead and do those. So we have gone way over time. There's so much more to talk about. There's so much. This space is growing every single day. I know we haven't even touched on the metaverse yet. We haven't touched on so many different things. Real estate is hot right now. I definitely encourage you guys to go into that DCX Academy, watch those go live sessions. Let me see if I can pull it up for you. I mean, the information that is being discussed right now is changing from day to day. I'm incredibly grateful for the access that I have here and the connections that I've been able to make so that I can bring you guys the best value, and bring it to you in a timely fashion. Because as I said, if we wait, the price of entry is just going up. So you want to go into the go live session, and what you want to do is you want to go into the DCX. If you have a look here, I mean, the top 5 just speak for itself. 4 out of the top 5 are DCX educators. People are already, this week we've got 9, 15, 20, 26 26, 32, 33,000 views on DCX alone, okay? That's how hot this stuff is, all right? It is so hot that everybody is plugging into these sessions because the information is growing every single day, okay? Things are happening every single day. We have the richest people in the world making moves every single day, albums being dropped, all different stuff. Metaverse, as you know, is just going crazy right now. One of the things I'd encourage you is to tune into Mike Sotero, you know, the Understanding DeFi, Nick Gomez with the metaverse stuff. I mean, it's madness, yes. Nick does your Monday metaverse sessions, and they're just so in depth. Of course, your cryptocurrency, Curtis Cobain, you don't want to miss out on those as well. But overall, all of these educators bring so much value for the price. Is crazy that you can have all of this access. You can get into all of this for less than 200 a month. Like, it's crazy. Like, I want you to understand the power of access, guys. We have incredible access here. Don't play around with this stuff. If you have access and you're not tapping into it, then I don't know for you. But also as well, if you're on this call and you want to buy, but you're in between your millions right now, you're like, yo, Nikki, I want to buy, but I don't have that liquid. You know, you don't want to miss out. You don't want to be on a shopping spree and you can't buy it. I mean, I bought two. I'm not playing around here, but you don't want to miss out on this stuff, and the price of entry is going up. So you want to be able to, you want to be able to participate in things. You want to be able to build your portfolio. And we're not talking a lot of money here, but $6.99 is a lot if you haven't got, right? $6.99 is a lot if you don't have it. $50, $100. I bought 2 NFTs today. One for $200 and one for $550, okay? And that's just because I felt like it. That's just because I'm making a conscious decision to build my wealth portfolio every single day. The other day, I couldn't sleep, guys. I don't know what was going on. I was thinking, I was strategizing for the new season. It is indeed Decision December, as you know. And whilst I couldn't sleep, guess where I was? NBA Top Shop. I bought a few more NFTs, bought a few more. And this is the thing, you want to be able to access this stuff. So you've got to be aggressive in creating income. You must be aggressive in creating income so that you don't get left behind on this wealth train. It's so vitally important. And, you want to make sure that, right now, I'll be honest, the world and its mother seem to have heard about crypto wallets and they think that they are, the experts. And it's our job to educate. It's our job to educate others. It's our job to make sure that they're making money even when their crypto wallet, the actual asset, that there's a pullback. We want to help people to make money during pullback sessions. We want to be able to help people understand that it's more than just having a Coinbase and buying some cryptos. There's so much more deeper than that. But it's our job to educate. This is why I do these sessions free of charge. And what's going to happen is the price is going up, guys, that next year, this is going to be exclusive to our community only, okay? Because I believe that we de-edify what we have when we give it away too free. So right now we are encouraging, your guests, and we're encouraging you to, share the link with friends and family so they can come on and they can get value. But next year, the price is going up. This is going to be exclusive to, the network. It's going to be exclusive to those that have access. Access is something that is very, very important. It's something that can change the financial trajectory of our lives. And so I want to encourage you to, be that person that educates, be that person that says, listen, I need to grow my network. I've got to be intentional about helping others. I've got to be intentional about sharing this information, because this information, guys, is vital. And you want to be that person that says, I believe that this call right now, if Dave, if you're on Instagram, just send me that message on IG, because when I lock off the live, when I hang up the live, I'm going to lose the message, but just copy and send it to my IG, and then I'll respond there so I don't lose it. But yeah, we really want to make sure that we're intentional. We want to make sure that we stay in the room. We want to make sure that we participate in this stuff. The worst thing, I said it last week, the worst thing that you can do is, be around the table and not be eating. That's the worst thing. And so, you know, we all got the information today, and we're only on the surface. I haven't even began to strip back the layers. We haven't even began to talk about some, you know, the metaverse yet, and how we can start to get digital assets inside the metaverse, purchasing property. I said the other day, I was on a call with my mentor, 3 a.m. in the morning, buying horses in the metaverse, breeding horses in the metaverse. Do I even know what I'm talking about? No, but I know that there's money there. I know that I'm making money. And this is why it's important to have the right connections and the right information, right? So I want to encourage you guys to make a decision, to keep your access, to make a decision not to miss out on vital calls, not to miss out on vital information, and to create an income by giving value to those around you. We are aggressive with our compensation plan. We are aggressive with what we have to offer here. Don't shy away from this stuff. You now are equipped. How many of you put some sevens in the chat, or yes, Nikki, whatever. If you found immense value from this call, if you found out some information that you didn't know prior to this call, and if you feel like, you know, this call had value, right? If you feel like people would actually pay for this call, this type of information, people will pay for this information. And I'll tell you this, most people don't know what we've just, you know, gone through. Most people don't know the information that we've said. And so you are now part of the 1% that have information about this. You are now you're more of an expert than some of the multi-millionaires out there that still don't know what is going on in this NFT space. They still don't know what a non-fungible token means. And it's your job, it's our job to educate the masses. It's our job to help bring people's awareness to what is going on right under our noses. Because as you can see, I've Googled a lot of this stuff. You can find, but if you don't know what to Google, you can't find the information. And so most people, you know, it's interesting. I'm into this. I'm looking at, you know, I'm seeing certain posts. I'm seeing certain information, but it depends on who you follow, right? Because you're not going to have it on your timeline if you're not following the right network of people that's going to get the information. I'm aggressive in learning. I'm aggressive in getting into the situation where I am learning more and more and more. But you see, the type of people that you hang around, the type of, you know, information, some people are watching sitcoms, and some people are watching EastEnders and Housewives of Atlanta and football and whatever else is going on television, while some of us are studying and understanding these wealth strategies. And so the information you've heard today means that you are part of the top 1% that's been exposed to this type of information. And I want to say to you that you are now charged. You're charged with the mission to help other people understand it as well, to bring this awareness to others so that they too can be able to be exposed to this type of information. It's vital that we educate the masses on this. It's vital because the price of entry is what, guys? The price of entry is going up, okay? So I want to encourage you right now. Okay, I want you guys, when you purchase your NFTs, go ahead and screenshot it, put it in the chat. Let's celebrate. We're celebrating those of you that went shopping today, that's purchased your NFTs, that's got your moments. We celebrate you. And now we come to the special announcement, which is this, guys, that we are, you know, I launched this on a soft launch yesterday on the women's call. How many of you were on that women's call? Wasn't it a powerful session? We had the women's call last night, and I launched it last night, and I'm going to tell you, we are now in the Decision December season, and you got to decide what it is that you want. What side of money do you want to be on? What part of the wealth train do you want to be on, guys? All right, it's so important that you make a decision for yourself. And so what we said, you know, especially as women, we're in a place where we compete, where we don't celebrate other women, and we want to be in an environment where we lift each other up, we celebrate each other, we encourage each other. And that's what I love about our community, that we are constantly lifting and helping each other up. So on the call yesterday, we decided that part of Build for Barcelona, which is our new campaign, guys. So yes, it's December and we have Decision December. And yes, we're still doing Cash for Christmas, all right? But let's differentiate what's going on. So your Cash for Christmas is your daily money. That's your trading, that's your e-commerce, that's your, you know, your digital currencies. That's your day-to-day money, your trading and your e-commerce, all right? Build for Barcelona is our network, is our residual passive income. And what we launch inside Build for Barcelona is to help 3 get free. Can we help 3 people to understand this information? If you help 3 get free, I want you to type that in the chat so it stays in your mind. Help 3 get free. Help 3 get free. That's what we're going to be doing for Build for Barcelona. If you haven't got your ticket, right, I'm going to launch this for you guys. You're going to get really excited about this. I encourage you to get your ticket. Help 3 get free. Help 3 get free. We are building for Barcelona. Now, here's what I'm going to do for those of you that help 3 get free. And those of you that hit that platinum 600, those of you that get that 600 a month, that's now 600 a month that you're going to have to purchase NFTs, that you're going to have to purchase your crypto currencies, that you're going to have to purchase your moments if you help 3 get free. How easy is it to help 3 people and then show them what you did so they can help 3? And if every single person helps 3 get 3, you will now have an extra 600 a month in your account that you can now use as liquid cash for you to, number 1, get yourself to Barcelona. I hope everyone is coming to Barcelona. Number 2, to purchase some more NFTs and some moments. But most of all, number 3, impacting, your circle, impacting somebody else along the way. Now, help 3 get 3 just simply means platinum 600. So here's what I'm going to do for you guys. Anybody, and I need some of the leaders to remind me of this. Let me just read it because apparently I said it wrong yesterday on the leadership call. Myself and the leaders were having a conversation about what we can do. And so we decided to do this. I personally will pay for your flight to Barcelona for anyone who helps 3 gets free. You help 3 get free, I'll pay for your Barcelona ticket, your entry ticket into the event. Okay, so a free ticket to the Barcelona event, okay? Help 3 get free. That's platinum 600. You will get a free ticket to the event, okay? Anybody that hits platinum 2000 will get a free ticket and a flight, okay? So the ticket into the event is help 3 get free, platinum 600, and platinum 2000 is a ticket and a flight ticket, okay? Ticket and a flight ticket. Thank you, Charmaine. Ticket to the event, help 3 get free. Platinum 2000, which is 75, which is a flight and a ticket, okay? And that is for our Build for Barcelona. I want to make sure I've made a commitment that at least 100 of us are coming to Barcelona. Okay, it's going to be very costly for me. I'm going to put my money where my mouth is, but I don't want no one to miss out on information, on access. And one of the things my mentor said to me is never miss an event that you qualify for. This is going to be 10,000 people in a room. We are flying out all the best educators, the best chairman to pour into you, where you are going to receive amazing value that can literally change your life. The networking that's going to be able to happen. Plus, we're going to be in Barcelona. You know, we're going to link up. You know, we're going to be doing some, we're going to be doing a lot of things out there. We're going to have a lot of fun out there. Okay. The last trip, if you don't know, take a look at my Instagram highlight, and you're going to see the last few trips, Dallas, etc., Miami. We're in Fort Lauderdale. We have an absolutely amazing time. And I tell you, it brings your belief system up. There's nothing more powerful than being in a room with people that can give you the belief system that you can actually do this. Okay. So my IG is my name on screen. Okay. You can see my name on the screen. Nikki knows now, you see my name there. But please, guys, don't miss out. Don't miss out on an event that you qualify for. Don't allow negative thoughts. Don't allow, any distractions, anything to come into your mind that tells you that you cannot go to Barcelona. We got to declare how many of you is coming to Barcelona. If you've already bought your ticket, you should be in the Barcelona group chat with myself. We're going to chop it up in there. We got so much things happening. Yes, Figgity, I've seen you in the group chat. Hey, girl. Who else is coming to Barcelona, guys? Don't play with this information. February 4th to the 6th. Okay, I will be getting there. Make it there a few days earlier. You know how we do. Okay, but the group chat is open. Make sure if you've already purchased your ticket and you're not inside that group chat, message your leader to add you into the group chat. Okay, we're definitely getting very aggressive. And before we hit midnight, let me stop the recording.